What do I owe, 16?
Phil's great on the whole time he plays, he just tells you it's great.
He's not lying either.
I know. Might be time for you to re-race me with like the ace-6, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking,
I
right?
know.
Ace-6 offsuit, because I like that hand. That's one of my favorites. Ace-6 off, right under the gun.
Well.
I'm just going to go like this.
Re-raise to 7,800.
Yes!
Phil calls.
He's insta-called me.
Well,
78.
I feel like maybe we need to play a pot. I don't know.
Yeah, we got to play a pot. Man, Helmuth. Helmuth has position. Wait, I want a dark bet. No, I don't. Never mind. I want to see a flop first, because I might check. Never mind. Go ahead. I was considering it, but I want to look first.
This has been aggro versus aggro so far.
Oh, boy. Yeah, good thing I looked at the flop first, because I definitely want to check this one. For sure. You can't ever bet in this spot. 100%. I'll show you. Automatic check.
I feel like maybe I should be checking here as well.
Yeah, smart move.
Thank you.
Both players check their respective pairs.
Okay, now it's my turn to bet, I think 8,500. That's about the right price.
85?
Yep.
Wowie.
Daniel's picked up a gut shot to go with his pair. Phil's got top pair as well as the only heart.
What would you do with ace-king of hearts if you had it here? If you were me, I'm saying. Was that 85 sound good?
What would you do if you had ace-king of hearts? I guess I'd probably raise it a little.
Phil with the min raise.
Can he make it 17? Is that the min raise? It's a min raise, right? Okay, I thought it was not enough. 17, yeah?
Daniel calls.
Daniel just doesn't want to give Phil any credit for having a hand here.
You got any deuces in the deck?
Nope, but there's a king of diamonds.
Phil's hand just improved. He's got top 2 pair.
Daniel checks.
Phil's likely to attempt a value bet in this spot.
Daniel insta-folds.
You win, sir.
All right.
Good flop for you.
Thank you. I thought so.
You got lucky.
I was a little worried you had ace-10. I was a little worried you had ace-10. You would have made it.
No, I just had aces.
Aces?
Yeah.
Well, they were good.
Oops, I guess I folded bad.
So Phil took that one down with ease. But would he be so lucky when he tried playing his lucky hand against Tony G?
That's a dangerous flop. I raise the pot. What do you need?
I need a diamond. What do you need?
You know what I need.
Find out what happens when we come back. Welcome back to Las Vegas and the best of the Big Game Legends Night. Our next hand features Phil Hellmuth playing his lucky hand against legendary trash talker Tony G.
It was just the 8th hand of the night at this table full of heavyweights, but Tony G's mouth was already working the speed bag.
Here's how we called the action.
Are we all doing straddles or something? I don't know.
We can if we want, sure. Usually, give the game time to breathe like a good bottle of wine.
Hellmuth hears the word wine, his ears perk up.
Action folds around to Tony G. Ace-5 offsuit, a raise to 1,200. Pocket nines for Phil Hellmuth. He calls.
Sentimental hand for Mr. Hellmuth. That's the hand with which he won the World Series main event back in 1989.
Well, if I was Tom Juan, I would really play that. Here you go.
Ernest folds.
You love the tango.
Check.
You checking already?
Yeah, I check.
Hellmuth checks in the dark. 4, 5, 6 on the flop.
I check.
Tony G checks with 5s.
That's a dangerous flop.
King of diamonds on the turn.
Phil's nines are still best.
I bet
Tony's picked up the nut flush draw, bets 1,000.
I better make it 2,000.
Check raise for Hellmuth to 2,000.
Just 2, yeah.
I raise the pot.
And Tony G says, I'll make it 9 grand.
This is a decent-sized 3-bet, doubling the size of the pot, but since his hand really isn't made yet, I bet this size is intended to try to get Phil to fold rather than to extract value.
Total is 9,000.
Phil checks him again. Yep, still 9s.
What are you feeling, Phil?
Tony's poking the poker brat.
You feeling it? You got me covered.
Tony G's trying to rep a big hand with all this talk. Doesn't look like Phil's buying it.
Hellmuth makes the call.
What do you need?
I need a diamond. What do you need?
You know what I need.
It's a queen of clubs on the river. Check by Hellmuth.
Okay.
Check by Tony G.
That's good.
He doesn't lose with that hand. That's the Hellmuth special.
The sick thing is I was rooting for him to bet 25,000 on the river. Just so I could snap call, yeah.
I would have. Maybe get there.
Just so I could snap call, and then I was going to make some loud proclamation. I was going to make some loud proclamation about how you better not try to bluff me today, but now I can't.
Speech.
You can't make that.
I can't make the proclamation.
I would have moved all in if the right card came, and you wouldn't have known. So.
Yeah, well, that's true.
If you'd have moved all in, you'd be stacking them.
Yeah.
So Phil Hellmuth won playing the Phil Hellmuth against Tony G. But could he do it twice in the same session?
It's now later when once again Hellmuth played the Hellmuth, and here's what happened.
Action begins on the loose cannon Ernest Wiggins. Queen 6 gets rid of it. Daniel folds.
Here's this again. I'm sorry.
I feel like you, dude. I feel like you right now.
Ace 8 for Phil Lock. Limps in. Big slick for Tony G. Raised to 2,200. Pair of 9s for Phil Hellmuth.
Phil's 3-bet many times with worse hands than this. I'm guessing we're going to see a raise.
Making a stand.
Yeah, I'm thinking about making a stand here.
You don't have the guts to raise.
I love the Tony G. Phil.
You don't have the guts. You know
guys
that.
make me happy, you know? I want to go on a picnic with you two guys.
Phil knows he's supposed to raise. He also knows it's pot limit pre-flop, so Tony probably won't fold.
I'm going to raise it up a little
I have
bit.
a hand here.
5 more.
To 7,200. Lock folds.
My hand radar strong. You know?
I make it whatever. I make it 25.
Way too much history between these guys in this game this week for Tony to just call with ace-king.
There you go. Enjoy that one.
Phil has just over 46,000 left.
You're pot committed.
Phil's definitely not pot committed.
What can I have here?
He said, yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like I have you here.
That one. Get it in. Push it in.
The pump fake.
Okay.
He goes for it.
Quick call.
I got a pair of 9s.
Oh, so it's a flip.
Ace-king, you missed pair of 9s. Wow.
One time?
Some gambling.
Good luck to both of you
You
guys.
guys running it once?
Once.
One time.
This is your
all
hand,
the
though.
cheese. Hellmuth could end up a winner.
Yeah, you double up here.
On the big game. It's very possible here if the 9s hold.
Phil, you only running it once? You only going once?
Tony G wants to run it once.
to go once.
I'm going once.
Tony G's like,
Tony, didn't you enjoy the 4 times? I want to see if I can eliminate him. I got nothing to lose. Like a free roll.
He's on a free roll.
he's on a free roll. The Tony G free roll.
What's the fun of that? I've done that already. I've tried that. I'm happy if Phil wins. I'm happy for you. That's the best you could do.
It's the best you could do.
Tony G's been waiting for a chance to knock out Phil Hellmuth all week long. To the flop, Jack 5 tray.
Safe.
Oh, there's
Safety.
2 aces burned, I think. I had an ace, you had an ace.
A 9 would be good.
A 9 would be.
A diamond is good no matter what.
Very safe. There's nothing
I'm
to
not
worry
safe
about.
yet.
Nothing to worry about.
9s are holding so far.
Diamond, yeah, that could get you.
On the turn, a 5 of clubs.
Too easy. You've got it.
Okay, now I want insurance.
I'll give you insurance.
You will?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
Insurance is a side bet where you basically bet on yourself losing the hand.
Well,
Wait, hold on. I'll take it for 12,000 or whatever. I'll give you 10% juice.
All right, 12,000, you got 10% juice. Let's go.
Yeah, so I could win 40
I've
or
got
50 or
10%
60
juice.
or whatever. Yeah, 12,000 is what you would win. I would win a lot more.
The river card. There's Tony's ace.
He's from space.
Okay, so 12,000. Yes, I finally won an insurance bet on high stakes.
Minus 10%. We'll work it out by the end of the show.
So he owes me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He owes me like 72,000 roughly.
Well, that'll do it for our Best of the Big Game Legends Night. Joe, any legendary wisdom to impart before we say goodnight?
If you can't spot the sucker in your first 30 minutes at the table, then you are the sucker.
Did you just quote Rounders?
What's Rounders?
Quick reminder, if you want to be a loose cannon, simply log on to PokerStars.net. There are free qualifying tournaments every day. For Joe Stapleton, I'm Chris Rose. We'll see you next time.
Oh, baby.
Wow. What is that hand called?
Yeah, it just felt like you had to have 2 tens.
I don't know what that means.
That means I could beat 2 tens.
I'm a very complex person.
Come on, we did it 3 times, Abe.
Good, huh?
Chow chow, you won a pot.
I win. That's too quick now.
The preceding program was sponsored by PokerStars.net.